See how this start goes at 1.
The best putter on the LPGA Tour delivers at the first for Eagle. On cue. I'm telling you what, we are rolling today with these two featured groups.
More often than not.
Okay, to get the 200 in this round. Hook in there. Hook in there. Yes. Apparently the putting is contagious. You see where we're going.
8-iron in her hand here. We've seen a lot of really good shots here on the 8th, but none better than this.
Knew it. Right away. So we got an ace this week here at the CME.
For 20,000.
Now the bailout's right at this whole location, but you also don't want to flirt with that bunker.
As we go up ahead to 7, and Megan Kang second. Oh yeah, drop the mail on it. Maybe Megan Kang, we have 2 in the same hole?
That'd be lovely to see. We got this whole location just over this bunker. And what a lovely shot she hit there. Same with Rose. I think she's going to be wanting to bring this in from the left of the pin and get more room. And so she hoisted that one maybe a little higher than she normally would to get it to stop, and perfectly judged. Awesome shot.
Tasty, tasty.
You know, where this hole location is, it could be, we could see some hole outs today. It's kind of sitting in a bowl.
Kind of like that.
Whoa. Exactly like that. It's 6 on, 5 from the right. You have a little slope on the left of it that it's going to kick it to the right, and you have a backstop that you can also utilize.
Not a whole lot of wind to speak of today. Beautiful day to play golf.
Beautiful shot.
To the 7th, and Alison Lee for a birdie. And that gets her to 10 under par. This is just an amazing period of golf for Alison Lee over the last month or so.
3rd at 6 coming up for Minjee Lee Page.
Yeah, great leave in her second shot, just shooting it up the center of this green, and not quite enough on it.
Great shots in here at the par 3.
So it's going to be hard to get this one close. Got to try and get as much spin as you can on this.
She's really got her knees bent to try and slide that club under the ball. That was well done, but she didn't really get that check, Karen.
Okay.
When it is into the green, Karen.
It does make a huge difference.
Hit every fairway, only missed 1 green yesterday on her way to a 63.
This one back up the hill.
Stay at 9 under.
So likely want to take on this whole location. Yeah, really nice.
It'll actually be putting back uphill towards the hole.
Yeah, this would be a good scramble right here. Has not made too many putts today, so this would be a good one to, oh, this group a little bit cold with their putters.
She said yesterday she felt like she was really rolling it well, loves this golf course, thinks it sets up so well for her game and the way that she can be aggressive.
Nellie's got 94 yards left to the pin.
Before that, we hop ahead, and Alim Kim's third. Here's some spin, little Kara maybe. And two good wedges there.
She's so good. That is such her secret weapon.
This is Amy Yang for birdie over at 11 from long range. Should be a little downhill. And right in the heart. So that's her fourth birdie of the day. And Amy Yang gets to 8 under par. Amy played well last week. Alison Lee, second at number 9. What a shot. This needs to sit down because it does gather off the green once you go past the hole, but I think that's not going to have enough pace.
At 4 under, this is her second. There it is.
The 11th, this is Shi Yulin. Side, a really good shot there, taking on the flag. Okay, do you want to hear a stat? Last 12 rounds that she's played worldwide, her scoring average, this one looks, it's going to be a 4. Her scoring average for her last 12 rounds is 65.75. That's absolutely insane.
She is playing some of the best golf of her career, to the point where she said, I'm a little bit nervous.
You can't be aggressive with this at all.
So good. She's won a lot of fans in a short period of time, Roning Yin, who goes by Ronnie. I think it's easier for people to say Ronnie, so she's adopted that as a nickname. Now the par putt for NASA.
Hasn't really been putting that well today, but that looked like a smoother stroke.
Yeah. The greens don't have a huge amount of slope in them.
Amy Yang for birdie at the par 3 12th. Yep. Players taking advantage of the par 3s here. Good putt to go back to back with birdies.
Particularly as she's standing on that slope so close to it.
Started to, wanted to.
That was a good-looking roll. All of those were the ones that all went in yesterday. What did she start the round with? 11 straight one putts. Certainly had a few tap-ins in there.
Is at the 10th. Get that sense there could be a number of players right there on or near the lead after this second round.
2 players in this group page.
Yeah, enough of a face. She's going to have to pay attention. But anything beyond the hole slopes away. Oh, that is well judged.
Oh, what a wonderful shot. Had staring at that lip right in front of the ball.
Yang for her birdie at 13.
I can say they're just as intimidating looking, Tom. I've been in those positions before.
How about the challenge of this whole location today at 18, Morgan?
With the wind, it's not as difficult as we're used to seeing because you can get it to stop quickly like that. If it's downwind, which is the prevailing wind.
Not enough in it that she needs to pay attention. I think it's just about solid contact, putting a good stroke.
MG Lee out in 34, 2 under par here.
So you do have to be very disciplined with your target here. Got to keep it a little bit left, which is what she's done.
Yeah, it's a good shot, that. Roning said, yeah.
Everybody thinks it's all fun and games out here, but it's big business.
That's right.
That's a 6-iron.
Second shot for Alison Lee. She's playing so well right now. I mean, I would say she's playing the best golf of anybody in the world. Yeah, well read. And she joins that group at the top of the leaderboard. So now we have 6 players tied for the lead.
Have 4 inches plus of rain on Wednesday.
And Minji.
This is 8-iron. It's also headed just right of this flag.
There's such a difference.
Very nice.
I mean, the 5-iron to an 8-iron, that's a massive difference, Paige. This is Amy Yang with her second. Flag today is cut down in the bowl. Some players have been flying it past the flag, spinning it back, or pitching it short and giving themselves a good chance. And Amy is Morgan.
She said she really loves this golf course, loves that you can be aggressive. It's fairly generous off the tee. Felt like she was reading the greens very well yesterday. Continues to do that today.
So 3 of her last 4 to share the lead at 11 under.
She had a close call a couple of weeks ago in Japan as well, in her home country. Lost playing in the final round of the U.S. Open. Been out here a long time. Doesn't look like much could ever go wrong with her golf game. Her swing is so pure.
That one just turned off a cliff at the end. Multiple wins in Asia, but she won 3 times in Thailand on the LPGA Tour. And Alison Lee, just off the putting surface, but might fancy this one. Stays 1 back. She gets it to 12 under. Will set her new 36-hole career low on the LPGA Tour. She did better that number.
Ball a little bit below her feet. One from the left. That was drawing into the wind, but now the wind pushing it back down to the right.
It's going to be fine, though.
Yep. More easy, and things tend to come naturally to you.
It's kind of the old adage, right? Beware of the sick golfer.
Exactly. This is going to be pretty good. Oh, it's right over it.
Smart play, though. Took that front bunker.
Amy Yang at 16, looking for sole possession of the lead. Yeah. So you pick up a birdie at 16, and now you've got the par 5 next after that.
Still shows you how good a season she's had. Let's go to 18.
A moment ago. Korda. Did it? Yes. That's the second time that ball just gets to the hole.
It's still jarring, though, that you do have to still make this one for your par. Very nicely done.
Yeah, don't want to rely on having to make too many of those length par putt. Birdie's the order of the day.
But she has. She's been able to. So Alison Lee, 3rd on the way at the par 5 14th.
Such an accessible hole location today. That's why players are really taking advantage of this par 5 playing.
Quite inviting for these players. Quite sheltered on this tee as well. You can't really feel what the wind's doing here.
Definitely playing under par today, Karen.
Yeah. Players really taking advantage of those par 3s. Automatic. Man.
17th hole, playing a fraction harder today than it did yesterday. Amy should have the length to get home here, and that, I think she's a bit unlucky there, because that, I thought it was going to sit down nicely, but now it runs. This is at the 13th, Minji Lee.
This is a gap wedge. Difficult hole location all the way in the back. Got to be aggressive to it.
Well, she was, and gives herself a good chance to get to 12 under.
It's not surprising to see her playing well, and I love, Karen, what she said, how she does feel like she's reading these greens so well. There's another.
Continues to. For birdie, Asaha Toka joins them at 12, or joins Ronan Yin. Making that birdie at 17.
flagging it. It's so good the way she's playing at the moment. It's just a moment ago, the second shot for Nasser at the 13th.
She had 119 to the hole, and she used a wedge for this shot, and it looked good pretty much from the get-go.
Yeah, may have been better than the result there. It was very close to just having a little look at going in. Roning in, second at 13.
That was going with just a little fillet of a wedge, just hanging this one out to the right.
Yeah.
Just as they had discussed, back edge is not bad. We've seen a few players putt from there. Almost looks like there's a golf ball in her way right there.
Yeah, Anna Nordquist just hit it from the flag. Oh, look at that.
Went over the mark. Got it there. Back-to-back birdies to finish. And a 69 here in the second round. 6 back.
What's the strength of the wind, Karen, in yards?
Here it doesn't feel like much, but above the trees it's probably about 5.
Now, one of the few players we've seen throw it past the whole location here on 14. That's going to be a quick putt down the hill.
By the looks of things there.
Hataoka third on the way, 14.
And that was from 85. A little bit lower ball flight here for her.
Oh, that's great. So well judged. Should get it to 13 under par.
The CME Group Tour Championship, and Alison Lee has this for an eagle, which would take her to 14 under par on the solo lead. And it's going to be another birdie for Alison Lee.
Downhill lie, but this hole is set in a little bowl, Tom.
Yeah, she's at the bottom of the bowl there, and a good look for birdie. She's roning in 90.6% of greens hit.
Tom, she has a lovely move through the ball. This one's a little right, though. It catch the slope.
It's trying. It's kind of on the edge there. It's not a...
Yeah. Well, a player like this playing so well right now the last several weeks. I mean, that looked good from the start. You knew it was going in.
She's just a different player.
Wow.
From what we've seen, her confidence level.
Yards to cover this bunker in front of the green. She's got 7-iron.
Oh, hit the flag stick.
Shot, mate.
How did that not go in?
Second time, you get actually timed.
That adds a little context to some of the strange things that we've seen from this group the last 2 holes. Short miss by Nasa, even that second shot here by Roning.
This is really difficult. You have that steep slope in front of you. Not much green to use.
Didn't want to mess with that slope, did she? Want to throw it all the way to the green, we saw.
Ball's a bit above her feet, Morgan.
That was the plan right there.
The field in greens and regulations, she's only missed 3 greens to this point. Iron play has been superb.
She have another chance for a birdie.
It's just really stress-free golf when you're hitting. We saw from Nasa yesterday, 28 putts to this point, but still second in the field so far this week putting.
Not a bad.
Hey, that helps. That helps a lot. Nice way to leave the golf course on a Friday in Naples, Florida.